Hi, I am Phil Anderson and I'm running for United States Senate to represent Wisconsin. As you know, the three themes of my campaign are peace, prosperity, and privacy. Today we're going to talk a little bit about peace. You've heard me mention before a little bit about about identity politics. If you're not sure what those are, that's when politicians and government and media like to refer to people as belonging to one particular group or one particular characteristic of another. They talk about men, blacks, gays, Muslims, whatever, one characteristic of a person, and then try to identify a whole group of people with some specific characteristics. It's not accurate. It's not human to do that. And what it tends to do is put people against each other. So it puts men against women, blacks against whites, Hispanics against whoever, heterosexuals and gays against each other, because it sort of separates us into groups when in fact we're all just members of the human race. We're more alike than we are different. Another problem with that, in particular with libertarians, is that you who are not libertarians tend to think of us as people who are selfish. That just because we want to have less government and a freer market means that we must have some ulterior motive, that we want to keep more for ourselves, that we're greedy, that we don't care about people. And that is a sick, two-dimensional way to look at other people. If you meet some libertarians, other than me, you'll see that they're just like you and I. They just have a different idea, we just have a different idea, of how to better society, of how to provide more prosperity to people, how to be more peaceful. We've got a better idea. And that idea is that the rights belong with people. That the freedom to conduct your business on your own is your business as long as you're not interfering with somebody else's right to do so. I would argue that people who subscribe to Democrat or Republican ideologies are more greedy because that is an institution comprising the federal government and state governments that basically control people and have power over people. And if you want to elect somebody to office who agrees with you, then you're the greedy person. You're the power-hungry person, not the libertarian who only wants to have power residing in the individual. I hope you don't take that as an insult. I don't mean it as one. But examine yourselves. If you are a Democrat or Republican and going to vote that way, why are you doing so? Basically because you want your party to be in control, to have power over other people. That's what I would argue. And I don't think that's good for people. I think it's better that we all decide the things that we can on our own, that we make choices on our own about our lives and the lives of our families. That's the most free, the most humane, the most loving, and the most honorable way to conduct our business. Thanks, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.